Atheism and doubt are two different things. You can be a believer and still being a doubtful person. That does not mean that you are an atheist. Atheism is where, or an atheist is a person who have decided to believe that there is no existence of any supernatural being or any deity or any god, and therefore they have concluded that they are not going to believe in existence of any deity. This because there is no. This is because they have found that there is no enough evidence for any reason to believe in it. There could be no proof. There could be no reason. There could be no substantial evidence that there exists any supernatural being. So this could be brought out by the new age religion, or you have encountered philosophy, or probably moral failure of your religious institution, where religious strong or religious institution have failed. Some of religious institutions have failed morally, and therefore a person might come into a conclusion that I don't think there is any any existence of any supernatural being or any god or any gods. Doubt is where a person could be a believer, but you are still doubtful of your practices. You are not sure of what you believe in. There is no clear picture of what you are believing in, so you could be in doubtful mode. That does not mean that you are not a believer, but you could be a believer, but still things are not very clear in your head of what you're practicing. All things are not well elaborated, or you have not sunk deeply in that conviction that indeed there is God. So you could be not be sure, or you are not certain. So you could be a believer and still being a doubtful person. This is seen also in the disciples of Jesus, between among the disciples of Jesus, where Thomas doubts the resurrection of Jesus, that he has resurrected with a body, and he asks to see the nails in the hand and feet and such kind of things. So you can be a believer and still be a doubtful person. Doubt is very important. It is also strengthens your belief in God. It also purifies your relationship, purify your faith, whatever you believe in. So it is not wrong to be a believer. It is not wrong to be a doubtful person, because also figures like Soren Kierkegaard uh, have they had doubts. People like Mother Teresa is a saint in the Catholic Church, and they had a session where they had spiritual dryness, and also they were not certain of what they are believing. So in this session, you could be doubtful. You could be a believer. You are practicing everything, but you are not sure of what you are doing. So uh, to say that let's say that being a doubtful person is important for every believer, or for any believer. Having that a seed of doubt in your faith is very important, because it also helps you to purify your faith. It strengthens your faith. So being a doubtful person does not mean that you are an atheist. Being an atheist and being a doubtful person in your faith are two different things. Yep.